All right, so this is January 2022, question number 7. This says, a sequence of figures is made from lines of unit lengths and dots. The lines form a series of octagons and squares. The dots are placed at each vertex. The first three figures of the sequence are shown below: figure 1, figure 2, figure 3. This says figure 3 of the sequence is shown by itself below. Add more lines of unit length and dots to figure 3 to correctly represent figure 4. All right, so let's say a dot would go here. I guess when you're doing the exam, you can try and be as neat as you can. A dot would go here, a dot would go here. So we're adding dots and lines of unit length to complete the shape so that we get figure what? 4. All right, so we get that. Then we need a line here, line here. All right. Then line there, and line there. And I think to the best of my knowledge, this is largely what figure 4 could look like. You could make it neater when you're doing it. Try and be neat. There's nothing wrong with neatness. It's 2 marks. So taking a little time to ensure it's neat is a good idea. Use your ruler when you're doing it and make the shape neat and as symmetrical as best as you can without spending too much time on it. So that's figure 4. All right, B says the number of dots D and the number of units length that form the perimeter of the shape P form a pattern. The values for D and P for the first 3 figures are shown in the table below. Study the pattern of numbers in each row of the table, where to complete the rows numbered I, and triple I. All right. So I normally like to see if I can come up with, notice how much the numbers are going up by, and then see if I can come up with a general term. So the number of dots seem to be going up by 8. So the general term TR is equal to 8R. The number of the perimeter seems to be going up by 6. So TR is equal to 6R. So 6 ones are 6 plus 2 to get 8. So the general term TR is 6R plus 2. So here it's going up by 8. So the next one is 32 here. This is going up by 6. So the next one here is 26. So that row is finished. All right, the next row, we have, I'm going to let over here be X. So the figure number, I don't know what it is X. But I know if I multiply X by 6 and then add 2, I'm going to get 86. So T6, which is what? 6X, is not T6, TX, sorry. TX, which is equal to 6X plus 2, I don't know what X is equal to 86. 6X is equal to 86 minus 2. 6X is equal to 84. If I divide both sides by 6, I'm going to get X is equal to 1, 4. So X here is 14. And then this now is going to be 14 times 8. So the number of dots is 112. So if the figure number is n, the number of dots would be 8n, and the parameter would be 6n plus 2. Next, where it says, for any figure greater than n, the number of dots d is greater than its parameter p. Determine the value of n for a figure in which the difference between d and p is equal to 36. So the difference between d and p, so that is d minus p. Remember, for figure n, d is d is 8n minus p, which is what? 6n plus, sorry, 6n plus 2, and that difference is equal to 36. All right, so we need to find n. So this is 8n minus 6n, distributive law, minus 2 is equal to 36. So 2n minus 2 is equal to 36. 2n is equal to 36 plus 2. So 2n is equal to 38. And if you divide both sides by 2, you're going to get n. N is equal to 19. So for figure 19, the difference between the number of dots all right, so again, for figure n equal to 19, the difference between the number of dots and the parameter is 36.